I consider this an exciting lead. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm thrilled. Put on an APB.
Already did. I'm a very good policeman, you know?
The Monster Squad's Wolfman, Larry Tablet, played by John Grease, is the best adaptation of a werewolf in film. Despite only receiving roughly 7 minutes of screen time within 3 main scenes, the police station, the phone booth, and the town square, Grease's portrayal of the werewolf is magnificent, heartbreaking, and just plain perfect. But what makes a good portrayal of a werewolf? What makes John Grease's Wolfman so compelling? And why is the Monster Squad's werewolf the best one out there? The first time we see Wolfman in the film, he is at a police station trying to turn himself in, screaming that he is a werewolf and needs to be locked up, even attacking a cop to get his point across. What makes this scene so important is that it means that he doesn't want to hurt people. In many werewolf films, being a werewolf is something that the wolfman or woman tries to hide, but wants to keep. Like in Red Riding Hood 2011 or Wolfman 2010, where the wolf's identity is the mystery for the other characters to find out, but is fiercely protected by the werewolf. However, the perfect werewolf should be more akin to Jekyll and Hyde, where two halves fight to get rid of each other in order to be in full control. This concept of werewolves not liking or trying to get rid of their alter ego became popular with the Nordic folktale, the saga of Volsungs, in which the father and son find wolf pelts and turn them into wolves for 10 days. During those days, however, they could not control their own bodies, and the father nearly killed the son. After their rampage, the two burned the pelts, applying this idea to modern werewolves, where there is no way to take the ability away. One could assume that a normal person would react like John Grease's Wolfman. So what do we know about Grease's Wolfman that makes his so perfect? As a human, he is sympathetic, resilient, determined, and caring, and as the Wolfman, he is strong, under Dracula's control, nearly invincible, and most importantly,
Wolfman's got Mars!
Looking at the first scene again in the police station, where Wolfman is trying his best to be locked up, not for his sake, but to keep those around him out of danger. When they deny his request, Larry Tablet has no choice but to resort to extremes. He is still showing restraint. Instead of killing the cops, which he absolutely could, even as a human, he punches a few and shoots a gun into the air. In retaliation, Cop shoots him and Larry Tablet is soon revived by his other half, reinforcing the idea for him that there is no escape. This scene is the perfect base for the Wolfman character. We do not see his first transformation or how long he has been a werewolf, but we can infer that he has most likely hurt someone and deeply regrets it. This is why he wants to be locked up. Death is a last resort for anyone, and this is the best he can think of at the time. Larry is afraid, desperate, and apathetic. The second main Wolfman scene is the phone booth, which is a transformation scene. This scene starts with Dracula attempting to drug Larry until he turns into the Wolfman. Larry is able to trick Dracula and untie himself, but he knows there is no hope for him and no one will be able to get to him before his transformation. Despite this time disadvantage, calls Dell, the cop father of the main character, to warn him that Dracula is hunting down and planning to kill Dell's son, while violently and painfully turning into the Wolfman. This scene shows his selflessness, empathy, resilience, and intelligence. Most importantly, Larry truly cares for the lives of others. In his final scene, in the town square, the Wolfman is shot by Monster Squad member Rudy with a silver bullet. In the scene, the Wolfman is killing multiple cops and will soon turn his sights towards Rudy. Rudy is able to take a gun from a fallen officer, load it with one of the silver bullets he had made, and kills the Wolfman. The Wolfman disappears, giving Larry just enough time to come out and say to the child that set him free. At this point, Larry is welcoming death and is freed from the Wolfman. He is happy that the werewolf is gone, even if it was at the cost of his own life. This scene shows his gratitude, forgiveness, and possibly his version of peace. These scenes demonstrate the perfect Jekyll and Hyde-like Wolfman, which is the perfect representation of what a true werewolf would be. Monster Squad's werewolf is a fearsome, powerful beast, and the man behind the monster is undoubtedly one of the most human of any modern werewolf.
They must destroy or stand forever in the darkness void. Who can stop that deadly might. Who will stand up for the right from the mouth of babes